Hey friends, it's Emmy B, and today we are going to be doing a good old-fashioned Q&A video. Just something that I can do so that you guys can get to know me a little bit better, and just something fun to do. These are some of my favorite videos to watch, and so it's something that I want to be able to film for you guys, just so that you guys can get to know me. I know that I just started this channel, and I don't have much of a following, so nobody actually asked me these questions. These are just like some generic questions that I can answer, so that, like I said, so you guys can get to know me a little bit better, so you guys know who you're subscribing to, and you can find out if you kind of like me, like my story, like my personality, things like that. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start with the first question, which is, am I married? Yes, I am married, happily married. My husband and I have been married for just over 2 years. We're both 24, so yes, we are a little bit young, but we've been together for almost 7 years, which goes into the next question of how did we meet? We met in high school. We were like, it's kind of a funny story of like how we got together. But basically, it was senior year, and I had the biggest crush in the world on him, and he didn't even know I existed. And so my friend decided to like scheme and like create a plan with one of his friends to like get us together, basically. And so it was him and his 2 friends, and then me and my 2 friends, and we all came together and we formed a group. So it was a 6 of us, and it was senior year. And so like for the second half of senior year, we were all just like the best of friends, and we had so much fun together, and we hung out with each other like literally every single day. Like every single day after school, we were like figuring out whose house we were going to, where we were gonna meet up, what we were gonna do. We were hanging out every weekend. It was just like such a fun time, and I was like in love with him. His name is Jay, and he was like, "You're my best friend." So no. And I was able to work my way out of the friend zone. And he took me to prom. All of our friends were like, dude, you know she likes you. Just ask her to prom. Just like, be a good guy. Make her senior year. Ask her to prom. You guys probably won't even be friends after like college or whatever. So like, whatever, you're not taking anyone else, so just take her. But like, we were all still going like as a big group, but like me and him were going as like a pair, but within our group, if that makes sense. So he took me to prom, and we've pretty much been together ever since that night. And here we are, almost 7 years later. So yeah, that is the story of me and my husband. So the next question is, do I have any siblings? Technically, yes, but no. I'm an only child. I was raised an only child. But I do have a half sister. I've met her once. But I do like identify as an only child. I've never known what it's like to have a sibling. And I did not grow up with a sibling. So I am an only child. Next question, do I have any pets? Yes, I do. I have one kitty cat. Her name is Rey, and after Rey from Star Wars, it was the one stipulation that I had from my husband. He did not want a cat. I wanted a cat. We compromised by getting a cat, and he named it. So her name is Rey. She's a beautiful black kitty cat. We got her from a rescue. She was found outside, apparently just like walking up to people's houses and meowing, until finally some little old man let her in, and then he like turned her into the rescue, and she is my child. She's the best thing that's ever happened to me. I love her with my whole heart. And I could cry just thinking about her. Favorite food? Ooh, I love food. Food is dangerous for me. Food is everything to me. I love food. Food is part of my life. I know it's so dramatic, but it's so true. My favorite food is easily Italian. Love pasta. Just love everything about it. Just I mostly love Alfredo pasta, but like I'll take some red sauce too, but definitely Alfredo is for sure my favorite. Olive Garden, any day of the week. There's this place in Arizona, I don't know how big it goes, if there's any other places. I think there might be one in Texas, but I don't know if there are other, like any other places in other states, but there's this place here in Arizona called Oregano's, and oh my gosh, they have some of the best food. My husband and I ate there last night, actually, which is not when you guys will be seeing this, but the day that I filmed this, we ate there the night before, and it's fantastic. Their like cheesy garlic bread is next level. It's like otherworldly. So that's favorite food. Favorite drink, Dr. Pepper. Easy, hands down. Best drink I've ever had in my life. I'm addicted to it, so I don't drink it super often because I could drink it like water. I could just drink it all day, every day. I ended up going on like a purge or like a cleanse, if you will, from it for like 30 days because I realized that I was drinking like 4 Dr. Peppers a day and like still drinking water, but like a lot of Dr. Pepper, and I was just like, this isn't good. So I took a little break from Dr. Pepper for a while, and now I probably drink 1 Dr. Pepper like every couple of days to like once a week. Sometimes more than that, just depends on the week and what we're doing. Sometimes I don't drink any, like I said, it just depends, but Dr. Pepper for sure. And then like favorite snacks and stuff, I'm not a big snack person. I'm a big candy person. I have a huge sweet tooth, and so I like Smarties. Smarties are some of my favorite candy, and I know that everyone hates them because it's just like little pieces of chalk or sugar, but personally I love them. They're my favorite. Hot tamales are also really good, and let's see, might be it for snacks. Like I said, I'm not a big snack person, but I am a big candy person, but not chocolate. I don't consider chocolate candy. Candy's like the main taste is just sugar, or chocolate, it's like the main taste is chocolate. But fun fact, I don't like chocolate. I've never really liked chocolate. I'll eat it sometimes, like every once in a while I'll get like craving for like a Twix or something, but like I've never been someone that's just like, oh my god, I need chocolate. I just don't really like it that much. So anyway, another question is, do I work? Yes, I do work. YouTube is not my full-time job like a lot of other YouTubers, obviously. I only have 13 subscribers as I'm filming this, so definitely not my full-time job. But yes, I do work. I work in the mortgage industry. I'm not gonna like say the name of the company or anything for privacy reasons. But yes, I do have a job, full-time job. I work a lot of hours, with my job, and so I only have time to film videos on the weekend because of it. So yes, I do work in the mortgage company or mortgage industry, and I am like the person that once like everything's said and done, your house is closed, you've signed all of the paperwork, you have the keys, you're moving in, I'm the one who's like the double checker that goes through all of the paperwork to make sure that you signed everything that you're supposed to sign and everything looks the way that it's supposed to look. And yeah, that's what I do. Favorite band or artist? This is such a tough question. So bands that I listen to most, well, just one band is 21 Pilots. I really love 21 Pilots. I think that they're such a great band. I kind of discovered them recently, like not probably within the last like year or so. I just started like listening to certain things that popped up on my Spotify, and I found a bunch of their songs and I really, really liked them. And then I ended up being in like the top 2% of their listeners on like the Spotify 2020 Wrapped. And I was like, wow, I didn't realize I liked them that much. But they were like my top artist for 2020. So yeah, 21 Pilots I really like. And then as far as artist, Billie Eilish, love Billie Eilish, love Post Malone. There's a UK, I guess this would be a band. There's a UK band called Little Mix, that I've really liked when I was like in my whole One Direction phase, because you know, they were dating each other and stuff like that. But, they've got some bangers, dude. They've got some really good hype songs. And so like whenever I'm in the mood to just like dance and just like let it all out, they're a band that I really like to pull up and listen to their songs because they just have really good hype songs. Favorite YouTubers. This one's actually pretty easy. My favorite YouTuber easily is Raw Beauty Kristi. I love her. I think she's amazing. She's stunning, absolutely gorgeous. She just had a baby and couldn't be happier for her. I watched her pregnancy announcement video easily 50 times. Like, it just was so beautiful, and I cried all 50 times too, don't get me wrong. I'm a huge crier. I cry over everything. If I'm happy, I cry. Sad, cry. Mad, cry. Frustrated, cry. Don't know what I'm feeling? Cry. Like, I'm a crier. And so it's just like one of those things. Another little factoid tidbit about me is that I like to cry. And so when I watched her like pregnancy, pretty much anything to do with her pregnancy, just cried. So favorite YouTuber is definitely Raw Beauty Kristi. I really like Kathleen Light. She's just so sweet, so down to earth. Smokey Glow, I found her this like past year in 2020, and she is so funny and she's so real. I love how like she doesn't let the fact that like, even though she's a bigger YouTuber now, she doesn't let that like bother her or get into like her mind, and she still just says like whatever she wants. And if you don't like her opinion, then that sucks for you. Like, that's the type of person that she is. And so I really like her, and I love her commentary like videos, and I love her beauty videos as well. So yeah, those would probably be my top threes. Others that I do still watch, but I wouldn't say that I watch them super consistently, are Leanne Says. She's a fantastic YouTuber. I really like her. Jaclyn Hill. I do love Jaclyn Hill, but some of her videos just aren't my style anymore, or aren't videos that I'm super interested in. And so I don't really watch her content as much as I used to. And then same with Manny MUA. I do really love him. I think he's extremely talented. And I really want to try his makeup line. It's a little expensive, so I haven't really been able to try it, but I do really like his content. But like, some of the videos just don't really interest me, so I don't watch them. But the ones that do interest me, I do watch, and I do enjoy it because he is really funny. Favorite movies. Hands down, the Harry Potter series is my favorite movie. I know every word to every movie forever. Like, and I don't even know that I know them. Like, it's just like I'm watching the movie and then I'm just like sitting there quoting it and my husband's just staring at me like, can you please stop? And I can't. It's some sort of like compulsion that I have. I have to I have to quote the movie as I'm watching it, and I don't know why. But the Harry Potter series, hands down, is my favorite. I love Star Wars. I have to love Star Wars because my husband loves Star Wars, and so we watch a Star Wars movie every single night as we're going to bed. Like, we're the type of people that like to watch TV, like have something on in the background as we're going to bed. We've always been that way, and so it's one of the 9, well, 11 if you count the 2 anthology films. So one of the 11 Star Wars movies. Sometimes we'll put on Rebels or the Clone Wars too, and we don't fall asleep to Mando because we both really like Mando, and we'd never end up falling asleep. And so those for sure. But yeah, movies, I don't really know if there's other movies. I definitely have like individual movies that I really like, but I can't really think of any at the moment. So favorite TV show though is definitely Grey's Anatomy. I just started watching it like 4 weeks ago, and it was never something that I was like super interested in. I'm not, because it's always been pinned as this like super drama, like full of sex and love and just annoying, and that's not really like my favorite type of show. But once I actually started watching it, I literally watched the first episode and was immediately hooked. I was just like, oh, okay, perfect, great, we're watching the rest of it. And I'm already down to like season 13 and I'm still not sick of it yet. Like, it still keeps me interested. It still keeps me like wanting to come back for more. And so I'm definitely very interested about like what the rest of it is going to entail. But yeah, I kind of go through like spurts with TV shows where like I watch it like all the seasons and then I rewatch them and rewatch them and rewatch them, and then I'm done with them and then I move on to another TV show. So like I did the same thing with Riverdale. Watched all of that, watched it a bunch of times, and now I'm kind of done with it. I'll watch the new season when it comes out, but I'm not like obsessed with it anymore. Last question is, why did I start my YouTube channel and what are my goals for YouTube? I started my YouTube channel because, well, for a couple of reasons. One, I have wanted a YouTube channel for probably the last like 10 plus years. I started watching YouTube like when it first came out. I would like come home from school, get on like my desktop computer with my massive like PC tower and get it all booted up and sit there while I was doing my homework and watch YouTube videos. And then once the beauty like community started, I was just so in love and just wanted to be part of that. But I was only like 13 and I knew that I was too young to be on YouTube. I knew that I didn't have the means or the way to be on YouTube. And so I wasn't, and I didn't do YouTube. And then I got older and the beauty community just continued to grow and grow and grow. And I was learning all these things from YouTube, and because I learned how to do makeup through YouTube like a lot of people did. My mom's not like a girly girl at all. She doesn't wear makeup, so she didn't know how to teach me to do makeup. So I taught myself how to do makeup from YouTube. And so I always wanted to do it, but I never really felt like there was a good time. But now I feel like I'm in a place where I can do it and do it to the best of my ability. It's certainly not up to like the standards that other people have for their YouTube channel. I mean, I'm just starting out. So like I'm filming on my phone and I edit on my phone like through iMovie, I'm just filming in front of a window. I don't have like a big studio or big studio lights or someone that edits my videos for me. But it was just like one of those things that I've always wanted to do, and I didn't want to end up like 60 years down the road being like, man, I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have actually put in some of the effort to do that, because I think that that's really important, to want to do something and then actually do it. And it's such a like good and fulfilling like feeling to actually do something that you've always wanted to do. And I'm not good at it. I'm still learning. I have a long way to go, and I'm still just sort of in like my trial period of doing this. As I'm filming this video right now, I have 13 subscribers. And so if my goal is not to make it big, like I'm not out here to become like a massive celebrity or anything like that. If I can, then that would be fantastic, but that's not my goal. That's gonna be it for me today. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I hope you guys were able to learn a little bit about me, and maybe we can be connected in some way. Please comment down below and let me know like what some of your favorite stuff are. What are your favorite YouTubers, your favorite foods? I would love to chat with you down below in the comments and just get to know everyone. And so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!